皆さんこんにちは、てるきです。今回は八村選手の記者会見で言うのを何回言ってるかっていうのを確認してみたいと思います。あえて英語字幕とか日本語字幕もつけてないので、言うのにフォーカスして自分の予想どれぐらいかなって思いながら見てみてください。ではどうぞ。
I think when it started from Phil, him and I know Phil's been walking out for years, and the Phil told me after the season, he said that I think I should walk out with him, this summer as much possible. I think it's gonna help my games up, bring my games up. So then I was just trying to kind of see his schedule, here's a different stuff too going on too. So whenever he's here or whenever he's travel, walkouts, I just kind of follow him, and just walk out with him. But it was great, I appreciate for him to let me walk out with him. It was a great experience for me, and just learning from him, of course on the court, but off the court, just taking care of his body, weight room, all kind of stuff, and just talk about stuff, basketball stuff, and I learned a lot of things from him. So I appreciate him, and of course Phil. Phil's a guy. He shout out to him. He connected me and him. So yeah, I've been walking out, but it's just they put the picture next to him, the brown, so that's why it looked like I was more. It's of course so I was kind of mad about it, but no, my weight's fine. I'm just a little more defined, more like a basketball body. That's what it is. Yeah. Look at me, you see? Yeah. Even the one when I was a Wizards, I think the one season before, I was shooting 45% or something for regular season. So it was I already had it. I just I just had to get in the rhythm. And the whole trade and everything going on is just and it was a different system. So I just had to get used to it. And then I was walking out with Phil, every day, and saying he said just be ready for those playoffs. When the playoffs come, those three gonna fold. So I would just keep walking out, and yeah, the right time, just when we were on the playoff, I just did I just walked on, So it's just I think it's a mental side, especially for me, bigger games for me, it's more. I get my strengths up, so it's just those stuff always since I was kids, big games. I love those big games, so that's why it happened. I feel it wasn't really nothing technically change or anything. It's just a momentum side, yeah. I feel each game is different, so even last year too, we changed a lot of starting lineup, throughout the course, even after I got traded. And we just gotta adjust, each games, and more for me more so starting or not, I think I'm okay about playing time, more playing time is more important for me, and I want to finish the game, that's my main thing, and whatever the coaches decide, I just I'm here for I'm fine whatever they decide, but I want to finish the game. That's my goal. Yeah. Me and him walked on a lot of mid post, those areas, a lot, and of course we did a lot of shootings, ball handlings, overall it's a whole package, but it's just those footwork and the stuff. That was my main goal for this summer, and then those footwork was really it's gonna help my games, it's gonna help my games, a different way. So I just watched him closely, and he taught me a lot of little trick, the points, the footwork, and yeah, it's those kind of stuff, and using the body, it's just he mentioned that he said me and him has the similar body type. That's what he said. So that's the thing. If you have the body type like that, you can use the body and just get to the spot, and just it's an easy shot. So those kind of stuff I worked on with him, and I think I learned a lot from him. Yeah.
皆さんいかがでしたか。84個もの You know を言ってましたね。本当にもうネイティブなんですが、この連チャンで出てくるところがカリスマな感じが逆にいいですよね。 はい。これからも八村選手を、応援していきたいなと思いますし、あとね、英語の部分のね、モチベーションにもなったらいいなと思ってます。皆さん、応援ね、していきましょう。では、今回以上です。ありがとうございます。また動画上げたいと思いますので、チャンネル登録の方もよろしくお願いいたします。では、See ya!
こういうところ、そういうところが、今回は結構トレーニング前から、トレーニングキャンプ前から結構チームとしてもやってきてたので、そういうところはすごい役立つんじゃないかなと思います。